Hello and welcome to Rescue Speechless. Today's video is going to be another pickaxe combo video, and today's pickaxe will be Widow's Bite. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another pickaxe combo video. Today's pickaxe is going to be the Widow's Bite, which is the OG Black Widow's pickaxe that wasn't seen in the item shop for 1,791 days and then got released in the item shop today, as you can see right here under the Marvel tab next to the Black Widow outfit. It will cost you 800 V-Bucks if you do want to pick it up. I wanted to pick it up back in the day when it first came out in Chapter 1 Season 8, but I never did. It's pretty crazy to see it come back after such a long time. If you ever would like to use my credit code for any cosmetics in the item shop, for example, the Black Widow outfit or even the Widow's Bite pickaxe, my credit code is SPEECH or Speech. If you do decide to use it, feel free to let me know so I can thank you personally. Obviously, there's quite a lot of Marvel cosmetics in the item shop, but I did have another video planned for today. I already made combos for it, which was Mantis from the Guardians of the Galaxy pack. I thought since the Widow's Bite came out, I just had to make combos for it today. And this video was suggested by Lil_MH. Thank you very much for the video suggestion. And they said, can you make combos with Widow's Bite or Bunny Brawler? I'll do the Widow's Bite pickaxe. I unfortunately don't own the Bunny Brawler skin, but I thought I just had to get combos done for this pickaxe. I decided to make 10 combos like usual. It does cost 800 V-Bucks. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. There's 800 V-Bucks in the actual item shop. Let's get into the first combo. So the first combo's skin is the Manic, part of the Anobi set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season X, and I'm using the standard style, which is default. But you can also use Punk or No Mask. It's totally up to you if you prefer the Punk or No Mask edit styles. I decided to use the default for a nice black and red design. Back bling is the red shield, part of the Fortnite set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 3, and it's a red nice back bling, using it for the red and black design. I really do like this back bling a lot. Works very nicely with the Manic skin. Pickaxe is the Widow's Bite, part of the Avengers set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 8, and as I mentioned, it's the OG Black Widow's pickaxe. As you see, it has a nice black, red, and silver design. Has a little bit of blue as well for the lightning, which is pretty cool. The umbrella for all combos is the Paper Parasol, which is a Victory Royale umbrella from Chapter 1 Season 3. If you don't have this, you can use the Mighty Marvel umbrella from Chapter 2 Season 4 if you got a win in that season, or use any other glider that's black or red themed, would work nicely. Contrail is glitch in the system, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 5's Battle Pass and using it for the red design. If you don't have this one, but did play in the last season and got the Battle Pass, the Burn Down, which is Valeria's Contrail, use the standard style, would work nicely for the red design. The first weapon wrap is this one right here, quickly load it, which is the Blasted, part of the Short Fuse set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 2's Battle Pass, works very nicely for the red and black design, and it is TNT's weapon wrap from that season. Let's move on to combo number 2 now. I thought I'd use one of the superhero skins. I'm using one of the female ones, which is Backlash, but you can always use any other female one or any other male. Doesn't matter if you use male or female or whichever one you want to use. It's totally up to you, but I decided to use Backlash. And all the superhero skins are part of the Boundless set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 4, and the actual design I'm using is primary material cloth, secondary material cloth as well. The suit pattern for me is the Victorious. Primary colour is black, secondary colour is red, and then we have the accessory colour is blue. Obviously I have one on, so that doesn't really matter. So I have black, red, and then the eye of the actual head style is full mask, eye effects is on, the eye mask is off, skin tint doesn't matter, but I basically have the actual eye effects as red, as you can see right here, basically for like a red and black design. Back bling is Widow's Light, which is part of the Black Widow set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 4, and this is the snow version of Black Widow's back bling. I think it's I think it's Black Widow Snow, or let's quickly have a look. It is this one right, went past this one here. So the Black Widow Snow suit. So if you have that skin, you'll have the back bling. This works very nicely with obviously the Widow's Bite pickaxe. And obviously the pickaxe is a Widow's Bite. Weapon wrap for this combo is this one right here, Never Red and Black weapon wrap, a very like glossy one, which is ultra red, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 7, works very nicely. Let's move on to combo number 3 now. I thought I'd use the Reaper from the Chapter 1 Season 3 Battle Pass, part of the Hired Gun set. He is the Tier 100 skin from that season. If you don't have the Reaper, you can always use John Wick as an alternative, works very nicely. This is basically, I like to call him the OG John Wick before we had the John Wick skin, but either way, John Wick or Reaper would work nicely. Back bling just had to be the Black Shield, part of the Fortnite set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 2, and this is the Black Knight's back bling. He used the Tier 70 skin of that season. Tier 70 was the highest you could get, so basically the max skin to get in Chapter 1 Season 2. If you don't have this back bling, you can use like the Assassin pack or any other black themed back bling would work nicely, or you can use a Banner Shield and have your banner colour as black and use whichever banner you like, would work nicely. Pickaxe is obviously the Widow's Bite. Works very nicely for black design. The red does go nice with actually the red on the black shield itself. The weapon wrap for combo number 3 is a fully blacked out weapon wrap, which is the Boogeyman, part of the John Wick set. Introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. You got this weapon wrap for getting challenges done in the John Wick Bounty LTM. If you don't have this, you can use any other black themed weapon wrap you own. A good alternative is Stealth Black. Tie-Dye Abyss, if you have your band colour as fully black, that would make it fully blacked out. You could even use the Assassin, which obviously there's a bit of silver on the actual Widow's Bite pickaxe for black and silver. Either of those work nicely, or like a red and black weapon wrap would work nicely. Let's move on to combo number 4 now. For this one, I thought I'd use the Stealth Reflex, which is a red and black skin, part of the Counter Attack set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. Obviously, there's the Reflex, the Stealth Reflex. I can't ever remember which one's exclusive, if it's a Reflex or Stealth Reflex. But if you have the Stealth Reflex, works nicely, as I mentioned, for the black and red design. Back bling is the Assassin Pack, part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. Using this for the fully blacked out design, and this is one of the John Wick's back blings that he has. He has this one, obviously the Wick's Katana, which was the newest one. Pickaxe is Widow's Bite, works nicely for the black and red design. And the actual weapon wrap for this combo is this one right here, which is Knighted, part of the Fortnite set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season X's Battle Pass, and using it for the red and black design. And the Widow's Bite pickaxe, in my opinion, is a very easy pickaxe to combo with. Let's move on to combo number 5. For this one, I thought I'd use the Spectre Knight, but if you obviously do own the Black Knight, you can use that. You can use the Red Knight, you can even use the Ultima Knight. Either of those weren't nice, but I thought I'd use the Spectre Knight and actually design it around the Black Knight theme, or for people who may not have the actual Black Knight skin. Obviously, Spectre Knight was from the Chapter Fortnite OG, Season Fortnite OG Battle Pass, part of the Prismatic Knight set. And the actual design I'm using is primary colour black, secondary colour black, trim colour is slate for the black, and then the crystal colour is red. So we got the black, slate, and red. As you see right here, works very nicely. But as I did mention, you can use Black Knight, you can use Red Knight, you can use the Ultimate Knight as well. They'd all work nicely. Back bling is the Spectral Protector, which is the Spectre Knight's back bling. And the actual design is black for primary colour, secondary colour black, slate colour, trim colour is slate, and crystal colour is red. So once again, it's black, slate, and red. Pickaxe, obviously Widow's Bite, works perfectly for that colour scheme. And the actual weapon wrap is the Spectre Knight's weapon wrap, which is the Spectra Kinetic, which is this one right here. And basically with this, it'll design to the way you, basically when you go into game, the way you've designed your actual Spectre Knight, it'll look like that. It may not look like it in-game, or sorry, in the lobby, but when you go into the actual match, it'll look like it is. It'll look like black and red design, pretty nice. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is combo number 6. And I thought I'd use the Travis Scott skin, which is part of the Travis Scott set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. This skin still hasn't came back, so obviously I know a lot of people do want it. I hope it does come back at some point. And I was like, never skin that most likely will come back at some point. They said it could come back, so fingers crossed for people who do want it. It comes out at some point. The back bling is the Oni's Curse, part of the Cypher PK set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4, and this is Cypher PK's back bling. And I'm using the reactivity off for the fully red design. I really do highly rate this back bling, especially in the red. Goes very nicely with the red on the actual Widow's Bite pickaxe. And I use basically Travis Scott, so he's got a bit of a black hair, he's got black tattoos as well, so that goes nicely with the black. And obviously he's got a necklace as well, which says black and red, and then the back one goes nicely for the red. The weapon wrap for this combo is this one right here, which is a black and red weapon wrap, which is Doomed Echo, part of the Neo Underworld set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6 of Battle Pass, I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me on that, I'm not exactly sure if it is from the Battle Pass, but either way, it was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is a Star Wars series skin, which is Darth Maul, part of the prequel trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2. You can either get it in the event that they had, similar to the event pass, similar to what they have the TMNT, but the Star Wars one, or you can get it in the arm shop when it came back at a later date. Back bling is the Sith Trooper Blaster, part of the new trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1, using it for the black and red design, similar to the Darth Maul skin itself, and using him for the black and red design. Obviously, Pickaxe, Widow's Bite. The weapon wrap I'm using is a Star Wars series weapon wrap, which is the Darth Shader, which is Darth Vader's weapon wrap from the Chapter 3, Season 3 Battle Pass, using it for the black and red design. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is combo number 8. I thought I'd use a Marvel series skin. Got quite a few options you can use. The one I went for was Spider-Man No Way Home. You can also go with the one from Chapter 3, Season 1's Battle Pass, and use this style right here, which is the Scarlet Blackout. Would work nicely. Or I guess you could get away with using a symbiote suit for fully blacked out design. You can also use the Raven Pool. You can also... Spider-Man Zero wouldn't be too bad of an option. Who am I looking for? Deadpool. You could also use Deadpool, which is obviously up here from the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass. Just any Marvel series skin that's black and red themed, or fully black or fully red would work nicely. But I'd go, as I mentioned, with the No Way Home Spider-Man. The mask is just mask, and this style is red and black suit. Obviously, you can use the emote in-game to take the mask off if you want, which is pretty cool. Back bling is the Widow's Pack, which is the OG Black Widow's back bling. Works very nicely. Part of the Avengers set. Introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. As you see here, has a nice black and red design. Pickaxe is the Widow's Bite. The weapon wrap for this combo is a Marvel series weapon wrap as well, which is the Merc, part of the Deadpool set. Introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. Some people may not have this because the Deadpool was the secret skin from Chapter 2 Season 2. If you don't have this, just use any other red or black themed weapon wrap would work nicely. Let's move on to the next combo, which is combo number 9 now. I thought I'd use the Surf Witch, which is an item shop skin, part of the Demon Beach set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 3. And I'm using the Surf Demon style for the red and black design. Back bling is the Piccolo's Demon Symbol, which is part of the Dragon Ball set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 1, using it for the red design. Pickaxe, Widow's Promise, Widow's Bite. Works very nicely for the black and red design. I don't know why I keep saying Widow's Promise. I mean Widow's Bite. And the weapon wrap for this combo is this one right here, which is Darth Maul's weapon wrap, which is Menacing Presence, part of the prequel trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 2. Works very nicely for the red and black design. Let's move on to the final Widow's Bite Pickaxe combos now. And for this one, I thought I'd use the Kappa, which is part of the Escape Artist set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 4. You can also use Alias, which is a male counterpart to Kappa, so it's up to you which one you want to use. The design for this is just the appearance is standard, no headgear. The actual headgear colour is charcoal for the black, there's jumpsuit charcoal, and then the actual accessory colour is red. So no, jumpsuit colour is charcoal, so it goes charcoal, red, and then obviously I'll show you the stick. I don't know why it bugs out. I don't know why it's bugging out like this. So you scroll down, try to get to the face. The face is game face. You got to scroll across, and you have the back of the head is all-time drip. It has like a goat. It says goat on the back, and then the actual upper back is Aaron's face off. I thought I'd go for a fully blacked out suit and have stickers, or I think they're sprays that are like red and black themed, or just fully red themed would work nicely. They're the ones I decided to use, as you see here. Nice red sticker for the game face, and you have the goat one, and you have Aaron's face off. I already do that one a lot. So that's why, but that's how I basically decided to design it. But you can switch up and have red on the actual jumpsuit itself if you want to. Back bling is the Ridgeback, which is part of the Midnight Star set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 1's. And Chapter 2 Season 1 wasn't in the art shop. This is Hayes' back bling. The star I'm using is just the standard, which is default for the black and the red. I didn't want a big back bling to take up or cover over the actual spray I'm using on the back, which is the Aaron's face off. So that's why I want to use this. You can actually see it. Pickaxe obviously is the Widow's Bite. And then the final weapon wrap is this one right here, which is from the Chapter 5 Season 1 Battle Pass, which is the Burn, part of the Flame and Fortune set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 1. And it's a Valerius weapon wrap, or one of the Valerius weapon wraps from that season, used for the black and red design. So that is all the Widow's Bite Pickaxe combos done. Thank you once again, Lil_MH, for the video suggestion. I really enjoy getting combos done for this. As I mentioned, I did have combos done for Mantis, but I saw when I woke up today that the Widow's Bite came back after 1,791 days in sport. I had to pick it up, just had to make combos for it. Such a clean looking pickaxe. If you do want to pick it up, I'd probably advise you to pick it up sooner rather than later, but you never know, it could just be in the up shop for one day and he may remove it. So obviously it's totally up to you if you want to buy it or don't want to buy it. But either way, if you do have any other video suggestions you'd like to see, for example, skin, back bling, pickaxe, glider, / umbrella, contract, weapon wrap, or anything other Fortnite related, always feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'm always down to give something new a go. But anyways, that was pretty decent.